Hey, Aleida here for NERDSHOCK, and today we're again joining Basil the Wanderer on his journey through TYRIA. So last time we did a whole map completion of Queensdale. We got it to 100% and we leveled up. So our goal was to actually just level up to level 20 and 21, but because we've used a level booster, an experience booster, we leveled quite hard and we actually leveled to 24. So in the meantime, I've just returned to Divinity's Reach to kick off the next personal story chapter, Shadows of the Past, and I cleaned up my inventory, which we already, learned how to do, and actually leveled up to 25 while doing so. So we're actually very close to level 31, which is our next leveling up goal. But for now, we need to check in with Captain Thackeray and speak with him in Divinity's Reach. So I've walked to his office door and let's continue our story. Okay. So there he is. Talk.
Good to see you again, my friend. You have excellent timing. Have you ever heard of Falcon Company?
Falcon Company? Of course I have. One of the most decorated units of Seraph, wiped out by a centaur ambush. My sister was a soldier in that command.
Your sister? I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know. You'll be even more interested in this information than I thought. Scouts in the Queen's Forest discovered pages torn from an old journal. They were apparently written by Willem Harrington, a member of Falcon Company. The writing on the pages is rough, hasty, but it describes survivors of the battle taken prisoner by the centaurs.
Survivors? My sister could be alive? Logan, you've got to let me investigate. I need to know what happened to Deborah.
I thought you'd feel that way. Let's update my records and then you can head to Elven Monastery and speak to Captain Tervelan. Though he's been promoted to Captain of Queensdale, Tervelan once commanded Falcon Company. He might be able to tell us more.
Okay, so I'll help Logan update the Falcon Company records. Let's talk to him again. Falcon Company records were largely destroyed by centaur raids. I'm trying to get a complete roster. Your sister was of Crichton descent? Then you can pick, yes, we're both Crichton, or no, my sister and I traced our lineage to Elona. Actually, we're of Camden descent, or you can say Ascalonian, sir, and proud of it. So let's go do a little nod to the original Guild Wars game and say that we are Ascalonian. Okay, so now we need to talk to Tervelan at the top of the Elven Monastery, and that's actually the last place where we had to do the heart. Renowned Heart, and since we've already have 100% map completion of Queensdale, we can simply leave the instance, press M, and now zoom out a little, and as you can see, the next quest mark for the next step of the Fall of Falcon Company is right here. We already have the Crichton waypoint unlocked, and it will cost us just 25 copper to teleport, so let's do that. Okay, so let's continue. And here you'll see the next quest marker. We could, do the event with Charis if we needed more XP or whatever, or if you're interested. But for now, we'll just focus on the personal story. So yes, enter instance. Okay. So let's head in there. So last time,
the hero of Shaymore is finally here, everybody. The captain's expecting you. He's up on the wall.
Okay. So we killed Grub here, and we tried to brew and that kind of stuff. But now we need to talk to Captain Tervelan. He might know more about, the Falcon Company. So let's see what he has to say about everything. Okay, there he is.
You must be the hero Thackeray warned me about. He says you're investigating the Falcons. That true?
Yes, Captain Thackeray said you'd help me. Have you heard anything about centaurs taking prisoners?
Thackeray's been swaddled in the royal court for too long. He's forgotten how rough it is out here. You wasted a trip. Falcon Company is long gone. May Grinth have mercy on their souls. Go home, kid. You're in over...
Centaurs! At the North Gate! Get the monks inside! To arms!
Right on schedule. Come on, hero. You're about to learn what it's like outside the city gates. To the North Gate! After you. Stay back. I don't want them inside the walls.
That sounds kind of fishy. I mean, okay, right on schedule.
Strong!
Advance!
Next.
Queen! Drop their rifles. That raises the stakes. Hold up, hero. That's their leader. Let's see what he wants.
Bring out the hero. I am Hrud the Reaver, pillager of human lands. I will kill any human who claims to be stronger than I. Let me see this great hero of Shaemur I've heard has come to die beneath my hooves.
I wonder how he found out you were here. That's unfortunate. You can sneak out the back if you like.
I challenge you, hero of Shaemur. Reveal yourself!
Oh dear.
Make it a good fight. I better see some fancy moves.
Oh, well, the centaurs ran off. Not bad for a city scab. I'm beginning to think you're as competent as they say you are. So tell me, what are your plans? Well, I plan to find out what happened to Falcon Company. What happened to the Screaming Falcons was a tragedy, but this is a fool's errand. I can't spare good soldiers for a personal vendetta. I need them to handle these centaurs. Let me help. If we get done quickly, maybe your soldiers can help me afterward. Fine. Rendezvous with my squad at the centaur camp over the hill. You take out the herd and we'll see. No promises though, hero. My duty here comes first. I'll do it. Don't worry, Captain. I'll be back soon. Yeah, doesn't really seem very motivated to help me, but let's just check it out. Also, we're currently in the personal story instance, and of course this is part of the original Guild Wars 2 game release where there weren't any mounts yet. So while we're heading towards the quest marker, we're unable to select a mount. But, you know, if we want a little speed boost, we can always use the advance skill.
You're my backup? Has the captain lost his mind? I expected an entire squad! Stinking centaurs. Can't ever kill enough of them.
Where are the others? Captain Tervelan said he was sending a unit to help me with the assault on the centaur camp. That's what he told me too. I'm not sure two of us can do this by ourselves. Maybe we should go back to the monastery. I have to do this. I need information about my sister, and he's got it. You're Basil the Wanderer? I should have recognized you. You look just like your sister. She was a damn good soldier, but you know that. You know my sister? Yeah, I was stationed here a few months before. Well, you know. She helped me figure out how to be a good seraph. That's why you're here, right? Because of the rumors? Rumors? What rumors? Nobody ever knew how the Centaurs found out the Falcon's patrol route. There have always been questions about why the company was sent out alone. Nothing official though, just beer talk. If I clean out these Centaurs, maybe Captain Tervelan will tell me what really happened. If this is for Debs, then I'd be a mighty poor friend to leave you here alone. I guess I'm in it too. Maybe Dwayne will protect us? Definitely, we could do this. So, let's just clean out these Centaurs, and then let's see if we can get more info.
Who are the Centaurs in?
Smash the weapon racks.
Reinforcements inbound. Come on, you motherless ponies.
This.
Run them down. Trample them. Crack them. They are.
There's more of them coming.
Strong.
Nice. Okay, search the camp for
You might find
clues.
prisoners' belongings inside that cage near the tent. Check it out. I'll cover you.
Okay. Weather journal.
The only reason I followed you in there was because you're you. I didn't even think we'd survive, but you were great. Hey, what did you find?
A soldier's journal, half buried in the cage. It has the Falcon Company insignia on it and a list of survivors inside. My sister's name is there, Deborah.
I thought Captain Tervelan said there were no survivors.
Tervelan may be lying to cover his tracks. The book accuses him of setting the company up to be attacked by centaurs.
I don't know what to think. Tervelan, a traitor? You don't think he sent us out here alone to die, do you? He hasn't been happy with me lately.
It's a distinct possibility. But don't worry, Bigsby. We'll get to the bottom of this together.
So consult with Sergeant Bixby. That was awful. They've been keeping prisoners? By all the gods, these animals will pay. The Centaurs will get theirs in time. Right now, I need to have a little talk with Captain Tervelan. He won't be back at the monastery. He rode east to sort out a cave of Addons. He said he wanted to clean it out before it became a problem. He didn't mention any Addons to me. That's funny. The man's sounding shadier and shadier. Wait, what are you going to do? You have to think this through. Okay, I'll do whatever it takes to find my sister, or we're being toyed with. I'll find out what happened to my sister no matter what I have to do. Or Deborah may be out there waiting for me to find her. I can't stop looking now. No. We're being toyed with. I'll find out what happened to my sister no matter what I have to do. Okay. Alright, you got two options. Go tell Captain Thackeray what's happening and get his help. Tervelan is powerful, or we could confront Tervelan directly. We're just going to find Tervelan and get his side of the story. I'll trust your instincts on this one, but if you don't mind, I'll send a priority message to Captain Thackeray before I meet you. Good idea, you do that. I'll find Tervelan. So we've wrapped up this part. 11 power, toughness, or healing power. Let's go for that.
All done.
Let's quickly equip the ring before we leave the story instance. Put it there. Okay. Let's leave the instance and head towards the next destination. Okay, so let's press M. So was said that Tervelan was heading towards an Etten cave, and here at the Telman foothills we find the next waypoint or story quest marker. Let's go by Raptor and take a little stroll through the area. So we head towards the swamp and go kind of around it. And as always, you know, you can always take a break in between these little story steps if you want, or do a dynamic event if you stumble upon it, or do a world boss like we did last time. But now we'll just head towards the next step of the story and start with confronting Captain Tervelan. Let's clean up some atoms while we're at it. Nice. Okay. Let's head inside here. Oh. Oh no.
Of course you're still alive. Should have known a few centaurs couldn't kill the hero of Shaymore. They're your specialty after all, right?
I know what happened to Falcon Company, Tervelan. How could you give them up to the centaurs? How could you betray their trust like that?
I didn't want to do it. My soldiers were starving. Our equipment was ruined. I had to do something or the centaurs would have killed us all. So yeah, I sold out Falcon Company so that some politician could say the Queen was a bad ruler. The rest of my command lived. I got funds to re-equip my soldiers, munitions, decent rations, and a promotion. My commands killed more centaurs than the rest of the Seraph combined, thanks to Falcon Company's sacrifice.
And all it cost was one company of your fellow soldiers. You're not an officer, you're a greedy low-life thug. And you'll pay for what you've done.
You and Bigsby. You hadn't dug so deep, you both could have done a lot to help us. All of us. But now you'll just be eaten food. Bigsby may be already.
What?
This gate should hold you all in. I'm sorry it came to this. Goodbye, hero. When you meet her, tell your sister I said hello.
Blah. Jerk. Well, let's see. Oh no. Sergeant Bigsby. Fortunately, he's not fully dead. We can still res him. Okay. Destroy the gate and escape the cave. But is he okay? Thanks for the save. Does Adam really... Oh, nearly... nearly ate my face. So not really ate my face, nearly ate his face. Okay. We need to get out of here now and catch Tervelan before he gets too much a head start. Okay. Nobody double crosses me. I'll take it out of his hide. Yes. Let's go.
Don't quit now.
Let's go.
Hurry, we can still catch it.
You win.
Hey, are you all right?
Fine, Captain Thackeray. I'm glad you're here. Tervelan's a traitor. On top of 2 fresh counts of attempted murder, he was the one who betrayed the Screaming Falcons.
Bigsby's letter said as much. And Tervelan kept insisting no one was in the cave. A bit too strongly for me to believe him. I'm glad you made it out.
Captain, I think Tervelan knows something about the survivors of Falcon Company. I need to ask him a few questions.
By all means. Anything he can do to help redeem himself would be in his best interests. Life in prison can be rough on a traitor. You hear that, Tervelan? You'd better answer my friend's questions. It's a long way to prison, and the road could be very uncomfortable.
Okay. So let's see if he talks. Wait! Don't kill me! I won't die in disgrace just to protect some rich politician. I never met the guy, but he signed his letters Minister Arden. He paid me to order the Falcons into that ambush. What would a Crichton minister gain from their deaths? When a whole company of Seraph die, people notice. I heard the ministers use the death of Falcon Company to blame the Queen for wasting troops and funds in Ebonhawk. So the plan was to make the Queen look bad and to sour citizens on the treaty negotiations? So the treaty negotiations are the treaty with the Char. The Char used to be like the huge big enemy of humans in the original Guild Wars game. And Queen Jenna actually is really focusing on a peace between the Char and the humans. It's been 250 years since the original Guild Wars, and even though it definitely sounds strange to be, friendly with Char, it is something, for the stability of the land and the country and stuff and the realm. It's better if humans aren't fighting Char anymore and vice versa. So, yeah, it seems that people in the ministry, they aren't very happy about Queen Jenna. They think the ministry should take control. Maybe even, the guy from Beetleton, Lord Codicus. Some people think he should be king instead of Queen Jenna. And there seems to be a bit of, politics going on. And the Falcon Company seems to have been, sold out. So that Queen Jenna looks weak and an unfit ruler. Exactly, or so Arden's letters implied. I just did as I was told. I gave them a specific patrol route and wrote Arden to tell him where they'd be. The Centaurs did the rest. And you got a promotion out of it? Didn't you, Tervelan? So what do we do? Oh, it's a so what. Okay, so what do we do with Tervelan now? We have the name of his boss. I say we kill him. He deserves nothing better. Okay, no. No, we need to try him publicly for Falcon Company's honor. Okay. Confronting Captain Tervelan completed. So this story step is done. And we can pick a hammer, a staff, or an Avenger's longsword. Looks really cool. It's also master quality, so let's pick that one. We've leveled up. Let's check it out as well. So we got Magic Find. Some items like Essence of Luck give a Magic Find bonus. This attribute increases the chance for every character on your account to find high quality loot on defeated foes. Not bosses, just bosses, foes. And select your reward. Yeah, we could add that like power and ferocity. Upcoming level rewards at level 27. Plus 8 hero points at level 30. We've seen it a lot, many times pop up. The personal story chapter 3, 31 elite skills. That's our leveling goal for now, of course. When we complete this personal story chapter to reach at least level 31, and at level 39 we get access to rare equipment. Close. Okay, so Minister Arden has betrayed the Seraph, and we need to warn Queen Jenna. So let's leave the story instance and go back to the open map. And of course, we've have map completion in Queensdale and of course in Divinity's Reach, so we can waypoint straight to, as close as possible to the quest marker, the palace waypoint. So here we are. Let's jump towards Would you like to continue the story Accusation? Yes, let's do that. There's the Queen, the Countess Anise, Logan, Minister Arden. Okay.
Sorry to intrude, Your Majesty, but this can't wait. There's a traitor in the Ministry.
That's a serious accusation, Captain. You know the law. Can you provide the required evidence to back up your claim?
We're working on it, Your Majesty. Captain Tervelan confessed that a minister ordered him to reveal patrol routes to the enemy. Screaming Falcons died because of it.
Impossible. A minister would never betray our soldiers. I wish this matter investigated immediately, Your Majesty. The Ministry's honor is at stake. Captain Tervelan's command is within my ministerial jurisdiction. I'm the one who works directly with him. I am the one impugned. I'm not guilty of these crimes, Your Majesty. I'm loyal to you and to Kryta. As a show of faith, I place myself completely in your hands.
Thank you, Arten. The Shining Blade will take you into custody, and you'll be kept under house arrest while we get to the bottom of this.
Logan, I remember that one Seraph transferred out of Tervelans Company just after the Falcons were ambushed. Sergeant Hal. He might know something.
How? As I recall, he patrols the eastern edge of Divinity's Reach. Hero, why don't you find out what he knows? I'll guard the Queen.
Okay. Maybe Hal transferred out of Tervelan's unit because he found out what Tervelan did. See how much he can tell you about the Falcon's disappearance. If he knows something, I'll get him to talk. Good. I want to make sure Jenna's safe, so you are on your own. Find Hal at the eastern edge of Divinity's Reach and see what he knows. Okay. I'll check in soon. So we'll need to find Sergeant Hal, and for now, leave the story instance. Get back to Divinity's Reach and see if this Hal can tell us a bit more. Little. So we're close to the marker. Let's see. Sergeant Hal.
Sergeant Hal, I need to talk to you about Captain Tervelan.
Merciful Grenth. I knew this day would come. Did Tervelan send you to kill me?
Oh, calm down. Captain Thackeray sent me. But tell me, why would Tervelan want you killed?
I delivered Tervelan's private messages to the Ministry and to the woods. I didn't ask who the notes were for, but oh, gods, I knew. I transferred out the moment I could. You have to believe me.
So that's how Tervelan communicated with the Centaurs. Who was his contact in the Ministry?
I don't know, but Dansky might. She was a Falcon before transferring to the Lion Guard. She's stationed at Black Haven now.
Okay, so visit Black Haven and speak with Dansky. Okay, well, let's press M and see where we need to go on the map. So the first quest marker appears here at the Dwayne waypoint, but this is also the exit of Divinity's Reach into Queensdale. So we need to kind of zoom out a bit more, and then you'll notice that the quest marker is actually in a new area called Cassock's Hills. Last time I already showed you two ways how to get into Cassock's Hills. That is via the township of Claypool, right here, and of course also by Swamp Lost Haven waypoint, right there. So let's immediately travel to the Swamp Lost Haven waypoint. Of course, you can always choose to just, walk there or travel on your raptor, do kind of dynamic events on the way, or maybe wrap up some map completion if you haven't done so already, to maybe level up a bit more, and or just a waypoint right there, just like we did. With a new area, of course, there comes a whole like new waypoints you can unlock and find and everything. But for now, we're focusing on getting to the next story step. Let's grab the waypoint here and enter instance. Okay, let's go.
Here comes charge.
Oh dear. First need to stop the bandit attack on Blackhaven. Seems these guys are all lined up with mortars, trying to attack the outpost here.
We should destroy those mortars.
You want us to blow up in our face?
You do it.
I'll everything up.
You got me.
Done. So let's head towards Blackhaven and talk to Lion's Guard Dansky. She used to be a Seraph once, and now she's in a Lion Guard. So let's see if she has some information that might be helpful. Let's see.
Did you need assistance?
Okay.
Those bandits caught us off guard, but they didn't steal anything. It was as if they just wanted to kill people.
I suspect they were here to kill you, Dansky. I need to speak with you. I'm investigating accusations of treason related to the Fall of Falcon Company.
You have no idea how glad I am to hear that. I always suspected Tervelan was rotten, but I had no proof. Falcon Company was the finest unit I ever served with. If I hadn't been recovering from an injury, I'd have been with them that day.
You must know something. Tell me, did you ever see Tervelan meet with a minister?
No. My job was to deliver messages for the Seraph. The ones I brought from Tervelan were addressed to Minister Arton, but I know for a fact that Arton never got those letters. After Falcon Company fell, I found out that the guy I'd been delivering them to didn't even work in Arton's office. Nobody'd ever seen him before. I delivered Falcon Company's last patrol route to that guy, too. After the unit was attacked, I put it together, and I just couldn't stay in the Seraph.
Do you know the route they were to patrol?
Sure. They were supposed to go through the Kessex Hills. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Nice. So we get a little reward for this story step. So malign chain legs, condition damage, power, or toughness. Let's go for power. Double click. Oh, of course, we almost forgot that awesome sword we got last time. So the Avengers longsword looks a lot better. This one we already, yeah. And leave the story instance. So now we're in Kessex Hills. And let's go travel towards the next story step. So the green quest marker. So we're now in Kessex Hills, and Kessex Hills used to look quite different when the game first released. Living World Season 1, of course, had a big influence on the game. It changed the look of Divinity's Reach, Lion's Arch. Lion's Arch was totally destroyed. And also this area in Kessex Hills. This was already part of Kessex Hills, like the Harati stuff, the trees that were cut down. But I'm not sure if we will see it now. But it used to be quite lush with trees and a beautiful lake and stuff. And then Living World Season 1 happened, and it was really, destroyed and everything. And I'm a bit sad because I still hope it probably won't be cleaned up. But Spider was blocking the way. There are some players here, so let's hope that if we band together, we can get this toxic spider down. Oh dear.
That's how it's done.
Oh dear. It's kind of dangerous. Still a champion, so.
Low on endurance.
Got it. And we've leveled up as well. That's great, we're getting very close to our next story, our next level up goal, so that we can start story chapter 3. So we can select a staff as a reward. I won't be really using a staff, so I'm just gonna pick one. Doesn't matter really which one. Upcoming level rewards at level 29 plus 8 hero points. Personal story chapter, of course, at level 30 and 31, the elite skill. And of course, level 39, the rare equipment. And let's see here, a tricolor key. That's pretty cool that we also got that one. That's for a special tricolor quest. For now, not very important in the story, but yeah. So I guess we're not really seeing anything of the destroyed area in Kessex Hills, but yeah, we might see that at a later time. Let's continue our story.
Captain Thackeray, you made it. Hal's information led me to a lion guard named Dansky, who used to deliver messages for Tervelan. Minister Arden's not guilty. Someone was framing him to take the fall if this treason was ever discovered. It's got to be someone else in the ministry. Someone with money, power, and ambition.
Destroying Falcon Company weakened the Seraph and turned public opinion against the Queen. It was a clever plan, and it almost worked.
I want to see if these bandits have any answers. And if Duena is smiling on us, find my sister. Let's go.
Okay. Let's see if these bandits have any prisoners.
Strong.
Advance.
Wake up.
Stay here.
Someone help me!
Get up and fight.
Only I could.
I'll see you again.
Strong. Who are you working for? Who set this up?
Caudicus. But you'll never prove it.
What?
Curse it. That bandit's testimony was the only evidence we had.
At least we know the truth and we can protect the Queen. It's not enough, but it'll have to do.
You're right. We'll figure out what to do after we free these prisoners and get them back to the city.
Okay. Let's open. So, wait. Let's talk to Logan. So it's come to this. People turning on each other where we need to be working together. If we can trust each other, we can possibly face the dragons. If that's true, then why are the Ministry Guard and the Seraph constantly arguing? Why the treason? Well, or there will always be villains, Logan. I suppose that's why there needs to be heroes. Yeah, let's not be like a downer. Let's go for, be a bit more inspirational. Like me and you, like you. You've done tremendous deeds for Kryda. They won't be forgotten. I wish there was a way to get them to work together. Thanks, Logan. So, let's free up these poor people. Oh, you've already talked to them, to Logan about that. Let's open the door. There's one more. Hold on. Deborah? Is that you?
Deborah! Merciful God, you're alive! It's going to be okay. I'm here.
Am I dreaming? Is that... Grenth torment me? Is it really you?
You're safe now, Sergeant. Can you tell us what happened to the Falcons?
Captain Thackeray! Sir! We were ambushed by centaurs. They knew our patrol routes, our tactics, everything.
It's all right, Dibs. We'll make sure all of you get back to Divinity's Reach. The nightmare is over.
Thank you. And thank you, Captain Thackeray. You're both heroes.
I'll take these Seraph home and inform the Queen so that Minister Arton can be released. No more innocents will suffer from this treasonous plot. Good work, hero. The truth came out and these Seraph were saved. All because of you.
Nice. Okay, so liberation completed, and we'll get a spirit shard, an embroidered coin purse, some better armor, sort of, and again better boots, and a signet ring of Divinity's Reach, and which is stat selectable, which is pretty nice. So accept.
Finished with that.
And we've also leveled up. So we're now level 28. Wow. And we get access to food, and our primary attributes are up. So foods give buffs as well. For example, this one has gets 30% chance to gain health on kill, plus 10 experience from kills, or a magic boon, plus 15% experience from kills, and also plus magic fine. But let's go for the 15%. Yes. Upcoming level rewards. Well, we've seen these before, of course, like the +8 hero points at level 29, personal story chapter at level 30, elite skills 31, and rare equipment at level 39. So we finished the second personal story chapter, and that means we only need to level up just a little bit. To reach Traitor to the Queen, which will become playable at level 30. For now, I will be trying to push to level 31 off screen and then get back to you. We'll go over some level rewards at that time and look at our elite skill and things, and then yeah, we'll dive back in. So see you guys next time.